2011 and also what the year was going back. We'll bring up Mr. Shah right now. Mr. Shah, good afternoon. I want to ask you, 2010, what was the year like? What were the key highlights for you?
Well, the year was a dream year. It will be an understatement to say a dream year because we concluded our IPO, as you know, and it was a flying success considering the sector outlook, considering the market numbness at that point of time, but we still managed to garner an oversubscription of around 6.3 times. Even retail category saw an oversubscription of around 3 times. And we offered the stock at a price of 130, and today within a span of around 7 months, it's already trading above 100% of its issue price.
So what led to that big performance? That's a great performance by any standard. So what were the key data points that led to that great performance?
It's basically over the years we have been trying to build a sustainable business model purely on the foundations of vertical integration and our strong designing capabilities, which has helped us garner a niche clientele across the globe. And we have always been conscious about the bottom line. Top line is also equally important, but bottom line is something which we work on. So we have always been trying to maintain good profitability, trying to give good return to our investors, and at the same time we priced our IPO at a very reasonable level, trying to give good returns to the investors and leaving something on the table for the investors as well. That has probably worked wonders for us.
Okay. Now talk about some of your export markets. How are those actually shaping up as of right now?
It's good. The export performance has been good current year. Last year we registered exports of around 130 crores. And current year also we are looking to register exports of around 160 crores. Basically constraint what we have right now is of capacity. We are addressing that issue as well. We are expanding our garmenting capacity almost twofold in the current fiscal year. We have a unit coming up at Tarapur which will multiply our capacity 2 times. It will be operational from March 2011. We have announced one more project at Baramati. It's in Baramati High Tech Textile Park, wherein we will be adding another 4 million pieces of capacity, which shall be operational from October 2011. So company as a whole, currently we are concentrating on building up our garmenting capacity because that is the way going forward, and we are pretty strong on our garmenting side in terms of our designs, you know.
And what about raw material prices? We know the cotton prices are inching higher, so how has that affected your margins, if at all?
Cotton prices and yarn prices have been going berserk over the period of last 1.5 years. So that has been something which has been adding to pressure on our margins. But fortunately, we have always been storing requisite amount of inventories. Inventories have been building up for past 3-4 months. That has been keeping us afloat, and we have been able to cost the goods at a proper level. Again, being a universal scenario, even customers are forced to accept the rise in the price. And being in the multiple premium price segment, we are able to pass on the rise in the price to the customers.
That's regarding your raw material prices, but you recently entered into a contract with the brand Being Human.
That's right.
Talk a little bit about that, and also the other part, what kind of other contracts or the other signings are we actually expecting going ahead?
Well, talking about Being Human, the Being Human venture marks our foray into retail space as we had announced last time. And it's a very special kind of arrangement wherein Being Human Foundation, as everybody knows, is endorsed by Mr. Salman Khan. And we have tied up with Being Human wherein we will be exclusively designing, marketing and distributing the Being Human products worldwide over the period of next 9 years and 3 months.
Okay.
So that is something which we will plan into retail, and we look at opening around 4 stores in the metros by the next 6 to 9 months. And then we'll enter into Tier 1 and Tier 2 cities, setting up another 10 stores.
Okay, so big expansion plans over there, but what are your revenue projections?
Revenue projections for current fiscal year, we are looking at a revenue growth to about 775 to 800 crores of top line, which is about 30% higher than the last fiscal year. And 2012, when we'll have additional revenue from our garmenting projects and weaving expansion at Tarapur, that's when we'll register a revenue of 1050 to 1100 crores with a bottom line of around about 90 to 100 crores.
Alright, sir.
Okay, but there's a bullish outlook coming from Mandhana. Thank you for joining and giving us the perspective as to the way it's actually panning out for 2011. That's an outlook that we're getting from Mandhana there. But on the other side, we're going to be focusing upon what city view is coming up